Ladies and gentlemen, we are brought in part again by my friend CHOFLY Elite. And, well, he has some great news right off the bat. You wanna tell him?
Well, that was not very specific, but are you referring to pulling Valkyrie on the free-to-play account?
Yeah, you got a legendary, so that's cool. You got Valkyrie right off the bat. And I got Zargala as the start, so I was going to say that we both kind of got pretty decent champions, at least in the first week. I mean, it took you, 7 days, right, to get, like, your first decent pull? You know, Valkyrie, I would say, is decent at least. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I was getting a little bit worried because I was having, like, ridiculously horrible RNG. Like, the account was going as bad as it can go. Like, it was the floor. Like, you can't do worse the first 5 days. But then obviously everything changes in one shard. And then I had a really good 24 hours. I was able to farm up War Maiden in the campaign. I was able to get Spirit Host. Then I got Valkyrie. So yeah, we went from kind of 0 to hero in one day. And it's just kind of the way the RNG system works. You can be basking in the sunlight, and then you can be slammed on the rocks, and it can go the other direction too. So it just kind of...
I had one of those moments. Obviously, we pulled Miscreated Monster, which was a turning point because, like, we had nothing good, right? We had what was it? We had rares. I had Aetho, the starter, and did you do? I just kind of wanted to talk about like free to play stuff because I'm kind of curious. Did you decide to use your gems on the masteries for your first person? Okay, you did that too. Then okay, so we both did that. All right, and then who did you pick for the starter? You did Kale, right?
I did Kale, yeah.
Okay, you did Kale, and then. When it comes to are you doing the campaign first for the sacreds, or what was your rush? Because the first thing I did was the campaign to try to get the dopamine. I mean, basically, I'm going for the shards. Like, if you look, I'm not that far in the missions or anything yet. But if you look, in fact, even the challenges, like I haven't even started these ones yet. But the dungeon ones are literally done because we just forced our way through the sacred shards. You know,
so that's what I would.
Huh?
What day are you on?
This is 30,
you can look on your
38 tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's I focused on the challenges a lot more than you did, but you did a good job on the dungeons, and yeah, having Apothecary, Miscreated Monster, and Zargala is crazy.
Yeah, that helped a ton. The Apothecary came was it right before or right after Miscreated Monster? These two were pretty close back to back because we were working with just Zargala, Coffin Smasher. And then the biggest hilarious one was we were opening one Ancient Shard, and I said, we need a defense up or a block debuffs. Well, then this guy comes crawling out, right?
Well, there you go. That'll cover it.
So I was like, okay, let's go. We did get a lot of we've crunched some bad epics. Like we got Missionary, not the best. We crunched a Soul Drinker too. And then our very first was Flesh Terror. And then, but Juliana came out of our most recent Sacred. You got anything besides, so you got Valkyrie, but you got anything else you're kind of excited by, or any characters that kind of come to your mind that you didn't think you were going to be really using, but, like Corpse Collector for me, I didn't really think I was going to be using, but we ended up using her a little bit.
No, I've basically stuck to script on the first week, outside of the Valkyrie. That's the only thing that kind of threw things for a loop. Other than that, no, it's mainly Spirit Host, War Maiden, Kale, your pretty standard stuff, a little bit of Shield Guard, and kind of some of the uncommons they start you with. So yeah, no, I think Apothecary that you have there might be the best possible early game pull. Like even better than some legendaries because he's a rare, so you can book him and you can get that 3-turn speed boost. Him as a rare champion being cheap to build and cheap to invest in. If you're talking like it might be even better than a lot of the legendaries because the legendaries take so long to like book and get their cooldowns and stuff. Apothecary is just insane early game.
Yeah, he's definitely a good boy. I like him for sure. I've been using him for the arena, and then he helped me in Fire Knight a whole bunch. And then High Katoon ended up being kind of OP for Fire Knight. We used her. I didn't really plan on building her. But then we were struggling for Fire Knight 13, which was pretty rough. And so
she can be better than Apothecary in certain areas.
Yeah, so we did a couple runs with using High Katoon, and then eventually we landed the decreased speed.
And is she the 30-day, the 1 month reward?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, she's the login reward there.
Yep.
So are you? How are you doing the compare? Is your plan to get the sacreds and then YOLO those? Are you waiting for 2Xs and stuff? Or are you pulling them as you're getting them, or what?
Yeah,
what's
no,
been your plan so far?
I've been disciplined. That was another thing that a lot of people didn't realize is I was kind of rewarded for my discipline on getting the Valkyrie because if you remember, we had a 10x event and everybody was telling me like, don't wait, pull your shards. And I was like, no, because I want a different, if I get lucky, I want a different legendary than one of these 10x's. So I ended up waiting and then boom, I get Valkyrie. So if I didn't wait, for that, maybe I would have gotten one of the 10x legendaries and it wouldn't have been Valkyrie. So
yeah, you never know.
It goes to show that some of those small decisions that you make to be disciplined, like they can pay off. And if you do that 100 times over the life of an account, odds are one of them is going to end up paying off for you.
There you go, the mathematician himself. So is there anything during the free to play that's been like, I mean, obviously the Valkyrie Poe, but anything that's been kind of like you've been learning that you didn't really expect to have learned, or things that come to mind, they were like, oh, I didn't really realize that, which like for me, I'll give you an example first, is that like in the market, I didn't realize I was going to end up buying commons and uncommons out of the market to level at some points in the account. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that I never really thought about before. Was there anything in particular that comes to your mind that you're like, I learned this from free to play?
I wouldn't say I've technically learned anything outside of just getting that refreshing perspective of something you haven't really done. But I think it's kind of funny. I was joking about this. Like it's pretty common to see gold 4 defenses on my main account that are worse than the defenses in bronze 1.
Yeah, no, so I completely confirm that. Like, dude, bronze is terrifying. Like getting to silver is that was rough, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, because a lot of times in gold 4, people are just trolling. They just put like one champion and it's like a level 1. And then in bronze 4, people are savages. So
you're trying to climb.
you don't get any of the troll. Like it's a lot more rare that you get like a free win.
Some of the scariest teams are the Spirit Host Elite, War Maiden, Kale, and plus whatever, Apothecary,
plus whatever good champion they got,
right? And those are terrifying because sometimes it's like they have like 85 billion speed for whatever reason. The low one, it's like, how fast can this guy be? I know at some point my Apothecary was 220 speed when I was using Maria, and I'm getting outsped, and I'm like, what's happening? You know what I mean? It's like this is low. This is bronze. Why do people have like 300 speed? It gets pretty crazy.
And I've seen people that are like, I thought this was only a plat strat, but there's people like setting up stall defenses where it's just all healing and you can't kill them all. So it's like Apothecary, Thanasil, War Priest, and you just can't kill anything.
Or that one epic chick, Vala, and then Romero. Yeah. Okay, those two together are absolute like free to play Stonewall. I'm sitting there and I have Zarglemus create monster. Let's be honest. Like I got some decent champion. I cannot get through that thing, man. I'm sitting there like defense down, weakened, and it's just Romero's like, the shield. And then you get stuck.
Romero. What league are you in on day like 37 or whatever you're on?
I've been going back and forth between silver 1, well actually all the way to bronze 4, whatever the one is right before silver, all the way to silver 2. I'm back and forth between these 3. Right now I'm silver 1. And look at these teams. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe I can beat this one.
That's what I mean. Like, pull up one of them. Like, just pull up one of the like.
Okay, this is probably the weakest looking team.
Yeah, cause see, that's 91K. I routinely fight teams in gold 4 that are like 60 something.
Let's see if there's any more freebies in here. I mean, look at this. This is Bad Alcazar Duchess. Are you looking at this?
Yeah, I see it.
You want me to beat this? I mean, it's like how the. You kidding?
Well, I mean, you might be able to outspeed them.
You know
they're at 80K.
Just do it, dude. Let's do it.
They need it.
They need it. You know what? They need every bit of it. I was betting with my Apothecary. Look at this free-to-play champion right here.
Yeah,
show you how it's done.
Them.
The defense down. Legendary God himself. Come on. Uh-oh. See, now it's over. Look at the healing reduction. What a joke.
Yeah, if you weren't able to get anything down, and the problem is even if you did, the Duchess would revive. So yeah, Duchess is just an arena progression goddess.
Don't you worry, dude. This is are you giving up on me yet? I'm pretty sure that this is.
I would never give up on Mr. Darth Micro, but it is not
Exactly.
looking promising.
Okay, well, that's starting to sound like you're giving up then. Okay, well, maybe all right, well, maybe I'm giving up. Yeah, no, some of these teams do, let me tell you.
You're never going to chew through the Duchess Battle.
So I've been doing this. If you demote or promote and you go back and forth, you get a page refresh. So it's like you can kind of get a cheesy thing. I mean, you get like one more battle, because then if you demote it and you win, then it's like, whatever. But
I did notice that. Yeah, you can kind of get a bunch of refreshes if you sit there right on the cusp and just keep kind of bouncing between. You can cheese out some refreshes. It's like one of those 200 IQ plays.
A minimum of 200 IQ. All right, so I asked you about what you learned. How about what's been the most fun? What's been the most fun for you on the free to play?
The most fun is pulling shards, because because it's so rare and you can't buy them. So you're like, okay, this is my only shard I'm going to get for like 3 days.
Exactly.
And you kind of hype it up. And so, yeah, the most fun is pulling shards for sure. Raid gets that dopamine part of it right, especially on new accounts. It's the end game when you start getting mad about the dupe system and all that. But it's fun to pull shards early game.
Oh, look, dude, it's the daily reset right while we're talking.
Yep, there you go. There's your...
What do you think?
There's your attack amulet.
What do you think?
Go
Crit
get
damage? Where is it? Which one's the new one? Is it this one? No, that's HP. It's 4-star, right? Oh, baby.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. All right. Is that actually good? Do I have any skinwalkers that matter? I don't even know. Let's see. The skinwalker is... Where are they?
Well, in terms of non-legendary skinwalkers, you're looking for like Basher.
Yeah, I don't think I have Basher or Dancer or Prancer either. But I do have Flesh Terror.
Well, there you go then.
The god himself. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll ask you one more question. And then if you want, you can ask me a question if you have anything on your mind. And then we'll wrap up this amazing video so far, all right? All right, your next shard, what rare are you wanting to come walking out?
Well, obviously Apothecary, but that would be my number one choice of a rare. And then for this 2x Void, I've been diligent. I've not pulled a Void yet on the free to play. So
look at you. How many?
So for this 2x Void, I'm saving up. I should probably have like 3 or 4 Voids, and all I want is a Bellower.
Okay, all you want is a Bellower for Christmas. Okay,
all I want is a Bellower.
Okay, that's actually probably a pretty good answer. I was kind of hoping for a Code Heart, as is tradition, but so I could do the Code Heart, miscreate monster cheese. But my voids have been basically terrible. The one epic I got was this chick. Well, actually, I guess I got Painkeeper.
Oh, Dagger's good.
I got.
But you already have Zargala.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got Gala.
Yeah, I got Gala, so it's a little weird. I mean, I tried to use her in Fire Knight, and then she was like terrible. So I'm like, eh. But anyway, that's the one thing. I got Painkeeper, so I do like Painkeeper.
How many voids were you able to pull in like the first month on free to play?
Oh, I haven't crunched any of my void characters, so I can probably just look and tell you. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we got Paragon. 5 Skirmisher, 6 Veteran, 7 Ragemonger. 7
voids in the first 37 days. That's rough.
Yep, 7. And well, we haven't got any from the clan boss or anything yet, unfortunately. But we can 1 key easy, 1 key normal, and hard. We can't even 2 key yet. So I think we'll.
What is that clan? Like, is this like a random meme clan, or did you like join one in game or what?
Oh, I just made one real quick. I made the day I made the thing. It's called FTP Pod, and if someone's gone for 24 hours, they get booted. See, like this guy here. And then it gets filled up like really quick. So typically people would join.
Nice.
It's just open, so anyone can join. Any words to the wise on the way out the door of this quality content?
No, thanks for having me. So yeah, it's I know a lot of us were looking for something, a fresh perspective. So it's been fun to kind of experience the game in a different way, because I know you and me were both kind of high spenders right out the gate. So
we were.
it's fun to kind of and we both kind of started playing. Maybe I started playing a little bit before you. Did I?
I think so. Yeah, I think that'd be true. Because
not more than like 2 weeks though.
Yeah, maybe not too much more, but you were definitely before me. Because when I came to the community to start making videos, you had already been here making videos. Mm-hmm. So I think you have been a little before me.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's fun. It's gosh, we're coming up on 2 years already since then. So
I guess you're right. It has been about So I guess that as of April, I'll be in the YouTube game 2 years.
Yeah, because we would have the first time we ever spoke was probably like the middle of April, 2019, somewhere around there.
That would be just about right. Yeah, because I got monetized right around then. We were both still pretty small. Yeah, that's the story. There you go. That's it. We just reminisce like old fellas. That's the story of how we met.
It's gotten to that point now. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, man, we're like sitting here realizing, man, oh wow, I mean, people are still...
It feels like 10 years because so much has happened in the world. Like back then we were so young and innocent.
It's true. And to be honest, I thought I would have progressed farther by now. I realized, man, it's been 2 years. I thought I'd been doing this like a year and a half, but you're right, it has been 2 years. So it's like, man, I would have thought I would have been at 100,000 subs by now, and living somewhere else, owning a yacht, Your delusions of grandeur. Yeah, exactly. I thought for sure. But you know what? Oh well. You just got to keep pumping into that doggy coin, and you'll be there in no time. I'm so glad I sold that and got out. You sold it all? Yeah, I sold it, dude. I bought at 0024 and then bought some more like 040. Okay, and then I sold it 075. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that, man. I took my money and run.
Hey, what I tell you though, when Bitcoin was at 30K, I was like, better load up, and now it's about to hit 50K like 10 days later.
Bitcoin's going to 100K for sure. There's no doubt about it. I bought
a little bit because I didn't want to miss out. I didn't want to have FOMO in case it blew up to 100K. So I was like, I better at least buy a little bit. But Elon Musk, he tweeted about it and it went up 20%. That guy is crazy. Anytime he mentions something, it just blows up.
Yeah, I mean, he mentioned Doggy Coin too, which is pretty hilarious. What else was I was going to tell you one more really amazing thing for the viewers that are still here watching. But
there's 2 or 3.
Yeah, for the couple people that made it to the end. I'll tell you what, I was going to announce a very special announcement. Are you ready?